How's it going, everybody? Malekith's Black Blade here. Yes, I'm back on my fucking Elden Ring brain rot, but hey, I didn't really expect my Halloween video to pretty much be yet another video about the whole Sniper Wolf situation, especially since I haven't really gotten around to covering some of the newer stuff that's come out, and of course a few things that I actually, might have actually missed in some of my previous videos covering the entire situation, because honestly, a lot of this is just genuinely, like, horrifying to think about. And it honestly just confirms a lot of things that a lot of people were probably already thinking to begin with when it actually came to Sniper Wolf. And more specifically, when it comes to, the footage of her asking, those two, miners to literally twerk for her. Yeah. Now, of course, well, the second thing that was found may or may not have even been a real person to begin with. There were, in fact, a number of other Omegle videos that didn't have the same exact, like, this person may be using a simulated webcam kind of thing, pop up on, like, the chat box or anything like that. And there's more than just that one instance of those two kids, where she basically asks someone that pretty much either explicitly states they're a minor, or at least appears to be a minor, to do explicit actions for her. There's a number of different things that exist out there, and whether or not Sniper Wolf has even, like, taken them down by now, there have already been, like, enough, like, recordings and, like, screen recordings and stuff uploaded and re-uploaded about a lot of that footage, to the point where, yeah, Sniper Wolf is basically, not really hiding shit, because people have already saved a lot of that. And she has yet to even properly address any of it, as you would expect, because, of course, if she were to address it, she would ultimately end up making herself look absolutely terrible. But let's put it this way, the fact that she isn't even addressing it is making her look even worse. But hey, of course she won't, because she's an absolute fucking pussy. Now, of course, there was also another thing that was going on, where apparently Sniper Wolf has basically now, was, like, migrating some of, like, her content and, like, her newer uploads to a second channel that she had. And of course, people did in fact check to make sure that yes, this is in fact a second channel that is owned by Sniper Wolf and not like a fan-made account. So she basically was just trying to do this in order to, bypass the brief demonetization that she would have experienced. And surprisingly enough, and this honestly shocked me, but YouTube actually did something about the second channel, that secondary channel as well, which is, yeah, I mean, I'm just as baffled as you that YouTube actually decided to take notice of a second channel that Sniper Wolf was running and actually decide to at least demonetize a few things over there in order to appear as if YouTube actually gives a shit. But let's put it this way, YouTube doesn't actually give a shit, and neither does Sniper Wolf, so I mean, like, expect this entire cycle to happen all over again. But then, pretty much after that happened to her secondary channel, or at least I think it happened after her secondary channel got temporarily demonetized, she ended up making yet another post on her Instagram account, which is yet another ChatGPT-generated fucking apology. Because, I mean, let's put it this way, it's very obvious that she probably doesn't even know half the words that are being used within these apologies to begin with. Like, there's just way too many big words. There's no way she even understands how to even fucking pronounce them to begin with. To put it very simply, her fucking first apology that was posted on Twitter was already confirmed to be made by a fucking AI, so I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. This one is also fucking AI-generated fucking addressal right here. And even though I've already gone over it on a very short stream that I did, well, yesterday as of recording this audio, I thought I might as well just at least go over it within a more structured video format, because why the fuck not? I feel like doing it anyways. So let's just get into it, shall we? Please remember that in spite of our differences, different opinions, mistakes, we all struggle to do the best we can, and nobody is unaffected by hate, insecurity, and the pain it causes. Well, I mean, very clearly you're, very much affected by insecurity. After all, this is not the first time that you decide to quite literally dox one of your fucking critics. After all, there was this one guy, I think named fucking Enigma Hood, in which not only did you decide to make his real name public, but you also decided to make the false claim that he was on a sex offender registry, which, well, he made the mistake of giving out his real name, which was already mistake number one, to be completely honest, and the simple fact that you decided to do that basically allowed people to completely debunk whatever it was that you were trying to claim within like 30 seconds of fucking Google research. So yeah, congratulations. You decided to play yourself then, and you're playing yourself now. I am taking a step back, reflecting, learning, turning off the comments for a bit, and focusing on my own mental health that has been on a steep decline in the past year. Yeah, if only you could actually, have that level of consideration for not just yourself, but also the people that you've decided to affect by doing shit like this. Videos have been extremely difficult to film for the past few months, so thank you for being patient with me. Oh my god, it's so fucking difficult to sit in front of a webcam and literally do fucking nothing other than have the most minimal reactions to literally anything that you're even bothering to react to. It's so difficult to sit there and basically freeboot other people's content. Wow, it's so fucking challenging that I guarantee you an amoeba could do it. You never know what struggles people are going through, so please be kind, and please try to remember I am human and have feelings like you. Holy shit. If I had a fucking dime for every single time I've seen a YouTuber apology video have something along those lines of, you never know what other people are going through, I'd probably be able to live in a fucking palace by now, because that has been so overused at this point that's basically just a calling card to let everybody know that you just don't actually care. But of course, that was SniperWolf's most recent response to everything that's been going on. And once again, it is very obvious that the only reason why she even decided to make this is because she was just getting demonetized on both of her channels, and she doesn't... and it would be way too much effort for her to make a third one and try and see if she can ban evade using that one. Like, I mean, I guess in this case I'm using ban evade very loosely because it's not like her channel's been banned. Unfortunately, it hasn't been banned yet, so... But, I'm going to kind of end off this video by also calling out another individual that I pretty much, I mean, even still now have, like a decent level of respect for. After all, he's pretty much had to deal with his fucking, like, Discord server being raided, and he overall usually has some decent takes. However, he's had a few takes that are just, not good, but of course this individual is none other than SendoQ. Again, I still have a little bit of respect for him, and he usually has some decent takes, but what's unfortunate is that this fucking take of his is just... to say it's an L is just putting it criminally lightly. Like, he pretty much... I get it, like, his entire thing is, like, having at least, like, a decently hopeful outlook towards, like, you know, for some reason, even some of the more heinous individuals that people like myself usually cover. And, I mean, honestly, let's put it this way, when it comes to people like SniperWolf, that's honestly expecting way too fucking much. You're literally expecting, like... You're literally expecting, like, the average man to turn water into wine. Like, it's just not gonna happen. He ended up getting into an argument with another fellow YouTuber that goes by the name of Brother Near 2.0, and, pretty much to kind of boil it all down, Sendo pretty much just was ready and willing to just have the belief that for some reason SniperWolf should just automatically be given another chance because she ended up making a ChatGPT apology. And he even tried to justify this by stating that she's at least better than Quantum because she at least made an apology, and even stated that he would have just as easily forgiven Quantum if Quantum made an apology. I'm just gonna quickly just let everybody know why all of that together is just an absolutely fucking flaccid take, okay? I'm just gonna point this out right here. Now, of course, I have no idea if Sendo even still believes this, if he still is sticking by this belief of his. Just in case anyone needs to hear it, I'm still just gonna get into this. So, let's put it this way, okay? There's a certain line, right, that individuals like Quantum and SniperWolf have crossed that... even if they were to make an actually genuine apology, they shouldn't be given a second chance. Like, the moment that they start, like, you know, threatening, like, any level of, like, harm onto another person, especially a critic of theirs, like, the moment that that starts happening, that is a point in which the only time in which people are going to fucking believe an apology of yours is if fucking, like, goddamn Saul Goodman himself were to write the fucking apology himself and make it, like, the most convincing shit possible. And here's the thing, SniperWolf sure as hell didn't do that, didn't even get a PR team, she literally ran to ChatGPT to write it for her, which is why it's so fucking bad, and it ultimately just makes her look even worse. Like, to put it extremely simply, no, Sniper Wolf does not deserve forgiveness. What she deserves is to lose her fucking platform because she is clinically goddamn insane. But that's pretty much the end of today's video. Those are some of the newer things I just wanted to kind of go over and just kind of update you all on. I'm sorry that I haven't really been making regular videos for a little bit. It's mainly because I just got caught up with a whole bunch of other things. And of course, you know, just mind going all over the place and just overall not having a fun time, especially last week. But hey, I'm back now, and for some reason my Halloween upload is going to be a video about, well, at least the horror that YouTube is still dealing with, which is Sniper Wolf. But yeah, anyways guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, that's very well appreciated. Leave a comment down below what you thought about the video, what you want me to talk about next, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more content such as this. Also go ahead and follow me on Twitter, and also go ahead and join the Discord server if you want. All of that shit is hopefully going to be down below. And yeah, anyways guys, this has been Sandy, and have yourselves a nice day.